happy Wednesday. It's another moody day here on Svalbard, which, as you know, I quite enjoy. It's so cozy. You know, just get another coffee and light some candles, and life is nice. You might be wondering, why am I here on a Wednesday? That's not my usual day. I have an announcement and something very exciting to talk about. In November, it's going to be 9 years since I moved to Svalbard, which feels absolutely wild. Because from the beginning, my plan was to stay for a few months, or like 3 months to be exact. I was just coming here to work. I was looking for a new adventure, and I had zero plan whatsoever that this was going to be anything more than just a temporary stop on my way to my next adventure. Lo and behold, 9 years later, I'm still here. And these last 9 years have given my life so much of stuff I would never have imagined for my future. I never imagined coming to a small remote island near the North Pole and finding my home here. But I did. And if you've been around now for a few years, you've seen a bunch of the changes that have happened in the last 4 years now, which have also been pretty major. We moved out to this cabin. We made this our dream home. I adopted Grim, my son. And, you know, all of this with YouTube and this new career that I find myself in. It's mind-blowing, and I just feel so thankful and so privileged and just so happy. So first of all, I want to say a huge thank you to you, because if you weren't here, none of this would be. You are the people that make me want to film and show you Svalbard and the beauty of life in such a different place. And to share my life with you guys is just so much fun. I love reading the comments. I love hearing your thoughts on our life here and how strange some things can be, or how similar some things can be to where you live. And I find that this whole job, or this whole world, the best thing about it is that you get close to people that you otherwise would never have met. Or you hear opinions, or you share differences, and you share information, and you just see, it's like a window into somebody else's life. And that is what I love about this. And I love that I can share my life with you and open up the window so you can see, what does life on Svalbard look like? You know? Because I didn't know anything when I moved here. I had no idea. I'd never heard about this island before I moved. And that's wild because, you know, it's so close to where I was in Sweden. But that brings me to today's very exciting announcement. You ready? Da, 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 da. I wrote a book. I created this. Every time I look at it, I'm like, really? It just feels so wild. I have always had a dream about me writing a book. I've always seen it in the distant future, ever since I was young, because I've always loved writing and apparently creating without knowing it, because, you know, I never did any of this before I moved here. But so this is a dream come true. I've been working on this for over a year. That is what I've been doing in the background, and when I've been hinting at a big project that I've been working on, it's been this. But I haven't been able to say it. And I've been just flowing not all, but a lot of my creativity and energy into this project to make it as good as I can, considering I've never done a book before. So it was scary, it was exciting, it was fun, and exhausting. No, I'm just kidding. It was so much fun. And the fact that I can now sit here and hold the product, and I'm just so happy. So it's called Life on Svalbard, Finding Home on a Remote Island Near the North Pole. In this book, I have put some of my absolute favorite moments from these past few years. All of the photos in here are mine. All of the stories are mine. There's information and history about Svalbard, so you can learn more about our incredibly fascinating island, but also get a feel for the wildlife and what life is like living here. This book also kind of mirrors the way I saw Svalbard for the first time. So we start in polar night, in the darkness with all the northern lights and all the coziness. As you continue reading, Svalbard unveils itself from polar night all the way to the next polar night, just kind of like letting the landscape unfold, which was one of the most magical things about my first year here, just getting to see everything for the first time and not having any idea of what to expect next. Walruses on ice floes and all of the glaciers and the beautiful light during, golden autumn. There's so much that I wanted to share. And of course, I would never go through a whole book without doing a whole chapter on Grimm. There's a chapter on Grimm in here. He would be so mad if I didn't do a whole photo shoot, spread with him. So of course, that's what I've done. You can pre-order now. If you pre-order through the link in my bio, it's going to take you to the page in your country. So you can shop on your local bookstore or, for the right place for where you are. So anywhere in the world you are, you can click that link and it will take you to a place where you can shop the book. If you pre-order now, you will be the first to receive it this fall. It's going to be released just at the beginning of Polar Night, which just feels so fitting. So you can just sit down, grab a cup of coffee or a tea or anything. You can just pick this up, open up any page and get information or a cozy moment or a beautiful photo from Svalbard. She's chunky as well. It's a good size to this, which is exactly what I wanted. Big photos, so you can really feel this magic or kind of this overwhelming beauty that Svalbard has. That's what I really felt was so important with this book, to kind of convey what I've experienced these last few years as someone who's never seen this sort of place before. We get to experience it once again, but this time in book form. I'm so excited. Your support already has gotten us so far. I would not be anywhere without you guys. None of this would have been possible. Do we need a Grimm cuddle? Grimm! Hanai! Hanai Grimm? He's behind me. Yeah, come. Oh, sleepy little boy. We want to say thank you to you for being so beautiful. The most talented boy in the whole world. I love you. There it is. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. We will see you on Sunday. And thank you again. This is unreal and I'm just so grateful. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye.